The Bloomsburg Huskies football team is getting into game mode as it wraps up the week with its second scrimmage this Saturday. Offensive coordinator Brian McBryan talks about the work of the Huskies offense.
We've progressed quite well. The obviously anticipation for Stone Hill is starting to increase. There's still some things that we need to clean up in both the run game, pass game. This particular week is real important for us just to get in the flow of things of a typical work week.
With 3 all-PSAC East selections returning, the offensive line remains a strength of the Huskies. The unit keyed the top rushing offense in the PSAC while also allowing the fewest sacks of any team in the conference last year and are the unsung heroes of the offense.
Yeah, they're noticed when things aren't going right. If things aren't going well like you plan, they're usually the first point of emphasis of blame. When things are going well, many times they can be overlooked. But in this offense, particularly in any offense, but particularly in this offense, it truly starts with those guys.
The top rusher in Division II last season at over 176 yards per game, Franklin Quiete again leads the rushing game. Behind him, Deshaun Munger and a mix of young players will also figure into the backfield picture.
If you look in our years in our past years, we've always been very successful when we've been able to have a 1-2 punch at tailback. Obviously, those younger guys are expected, obviously, to elevate as we progress. You know, Frankie is, Frankie's Frankie. He does his thing. But also, we have to have there's something to be said for a different type of a running style, a different type of a slasher, as opposed to a guy who, is all about speed, or a guy with great vision. So those younger guys, all of them bring something different, and that's what's going to be really expected out of them as we progress through the season. Deshaun Munger obviously brings a different certainly style or the way he his particular ability to see things. Frankie is a much more physical runner, and then the younger guys are going to be expected to progress as we go throughout the season.
With a year of experience under his belt, the Huskies again will look to redshirt sophomore Tim Kelly under center.
He's going to have more responsibility now, obviously, to see things. This offense, basically, the quarter. It's not like he has one play or another. He's basically, when a seasoned quarterback in this offense can really go to any play, can check to any play. And with that, there is quite a bit of a learning curve, and it takes time.
Kelly will have several new faces to throw to this year, and the Huskies have high hopes for their young receiving corps led by senior Glenn Hutton.
Glenn Hutton and Hunter Gatus, and basically they're going to be expected to bring on our younger receivers. And with Tim's experience, having a year under his belt, there's going to be the expectations for that particular crew is high, along with our tight ends. We have right now 3 solid tight ends. With Tim's leadership and Glenn Hutton, that particular crew is going to have to progress for us, because obviously we ran the ball quite well last year, and teams obviously are going to prepare different ways to do that, and in order to do that, they're obviously going to leave options open in the passing game that we have to exploit.